This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
It was Andy.
Yeah.
So we're
Namiadum.
Yedi Yankopon Ase. And then so no hina ye fa anopay. Seven dosu.
Yeah, you know. 2030 World Cup ever Barcelona. Yenim say Argentina bebo match ni bi. Uruguay bebo match ni bi. Paraguay bebo match ni bi. And you know, let's not forget my friend Portugal, Morocco, and then Spain. Sa countries we and if FIFA you almost see what say. Celebration now on day by in 2030 World Cup no. Sa amani any betimi a host. Na sa ofa Uruguay obi anim say ye World Cup na 1930 no. E ho ne the World Cup ne chance ye. Nti e bo fana no Stadio El Centenario in Montevideo. Sa ofa o my friend Argentina. Obi anim say the 1978 World Cup. E ho na ye ball no abra o mo ball fana no Stadio Monumental. Paraguay the omo ba be room. But the reality is that Ocheki countries are host to World Cup now, omunye part. Portugal Stadium Yensa are almost debating a room for the World Cup host to beat me about in 2030. No, the Jose Avalade Stadium for Sporting Lisbon. You are talking about the Stadio de Delu and you are talking about Stadio de Dragao. Into Omodiani is sorted as to stadium I beat me host to these games. So Oba Morocco, General. Almost say omo be host to matches bi. But omo person omo say nya the finals of the World Cup ne host to. Because World Cup finals no ba ko pe and ya host to Africa or the FMB Stadium in 2010 Abra Andres Iniesta Lujan go no separated the Orange of Netherlands and the La Rioja of Spain. Emma Spain itimeje World Cup. So come here friend Spain mun so almost so consider and say no pay out yen some open friend one Laporta dia ba betu dwa. Nen some o kan say 2030 World Cup no almost so per se almost so ehustu. He's talking about the Stadio Camp Nou. Initially the di ka ba and say Santiago Bernabeu the new stadium no eno na be hostu. Eno ne di ka ba but you know so utie news eba and that is the new stadium on the screen. The new Santiago Bernabeu no eno na jinwa ewo TV sui eno na you know wow basa so de eno jinwa omo wi 2026 na no so be efe pa
eno be kum so do anase
da bi eno ni we
so we eno
ni we 2026 no eno so ni we nti new Santiago Bernabeu no krem efe ena Morocco for no so jinwa omo so omo ba be sibi omo be si 113,000 capacity. No, so they have fighting for the World Cup final. It's Barca so see Spain, Barcelona is almost there, and Madrid for no so be almost there in December. It's we mun stadium yansa almost consider say almost betimi host to the World Cup final. Ade ba ko very common. Oh, World Cup won say. You know, countries no almost host to World Cup den nyina. So World Cup san ba ho biwa, ba bi on ball final no almost change no. Into Brazil, almost host to in 1950 and omo be host to the 2014. Omo ansesa de Maracana. Germany for host to 1974 and omo be host to 2006. Omo ansesa the Berlin Olympic Stadium. The only place stadium necessary was France for host to 1938. Sabe host to in France 98. And no crowd you know the same city. Say Kumasi ana a hosting final no, but stadium no na etimi SSI. Inti ohwe the 1982 World Cup. Ba so in Spain. Almost the semi-final because we general initially they did come by and say Barcelona be host to semi-final no. And so ohwe 1982 World Cup. Barca Stadium New Camp. And the Stadium Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Sevilla Stadium no. Almost the team host to the semi-final of the World Cup. And Santiago Bernabeu host to the Germany national team and the Italian national team. Inti so ohwe obi sine de say obetim dia host to final no. But previously countries are obetim host to World Cup twice. Italy host to twice in Rome host to ni Mexico host to twice ni na Dazeska Stadium host to ni Nti eno ne ma the Stadio Santiago Bernabeu stand a chance of hosting the World Cup final in 2030. Now so team my friend Liverpool And the Vito Osimhen a bar set teams bebree penono. Ohe friendly games on my boy and cry eba ne se openia your friend jogging club. Etu ne scout so mo nkonko he Vito Osimhen. Games ne ba ko pra wantimi amo ba ko bo 66 minutes. Energy no pra no kotina chire. Obibebu sa se Liverpool Adentina omo forward bebrebe. Na Vito Osimhen still a omo ni di na chi because say wo Liverpool agina ade ba kwa omo lack da omo team no go scoring. Luis Diaz special, Darwin Nunes special, Thiago Jota special, Mo Salah special. Inti omo options. Omo san okodi gap or special. Se say kwa de omo nya Dominic Szoboszlai nso aba beka ho. Inti nye team as koba se omo shegwa omo bre. Because omo were a lot of options. But the difference is that so show omo players ni nyina obia profile na Vito Osimhen profile na clearly different. So we share Darwin Nunes be person be free China aba. So they to China so they gina ni mu ho. So we Thiago Jota no so person be free China ho na aba. Salah free China be ba, Luis Diaz free China be ba. Cody Gakpo and free central free China be ba and oba be she. But who is set obetimi agina 18 ni mo be gina line obe bo as an arrowhead for coach your friend jogging club. And who see teams ni bi o ha agino a crowded defense. A watertight defense, a compact one. You need such level of strikers who hold, who block, who act as a decoy for others. Until Liverpool players here American, last season they call Europa. This time they want to come back and shit teams are able Premier League now. One of the teams are so what show game here? Say concede defense this shaky and the Robertson a prayer until beha more Semekas or Beba ball. But again, Klopp person na a new attacker, and also by Liverpool in an attackers are what you saw. Clearly, from Firmino Urban, a different style of forwards and what he used for his team. In Vito Osimhen, it will be huge. Say Liverpool this is Kabeko, but always come call for Casedo dia. That implies Liverpool are ready. So I'm betting me at Triamo. Meti ene because na me believe we crop forwards don't okay. But in all, he comes in with a different profile. So teams be brave to say Arsenal, any Chelsea, Bama. For me, maybe an agent I may consider those clubs ahead of Liverpool because of the options are Liverpool ever. But say Liverpool so remember for him, Liverpool ever a consistent team in terms of lineup. Obu coach wacha more under pressure. It is so cool team at least as a player and will be in club. He improved quality, he improved talent into you'll be a weird on and Asia, one casan down at all. And why be you and the other to just say, a branch here, friend of McAllister, almost born out of position to the bone on Timemo. Well, actually, Liverpool team in beyond, it's a ball let you see or match no more car, or be anywhere or bet disruptive play their mom. Or be anywhere moment for no uncle ye. Omukofa Gravenberg by. But Gravenberg is a different profile from Henderson or probably of will be the Fabino. The game is so much here and the game so much in general or consider. And I know show money Brighton. Carlos Beleba pick a ball from center. Oh, be anti stop on. And clearly will be a fin. McAllister Ebo as a number 10. I will to my friend Brighton. Obo Pascal Gross. Now about a Moise Casedo. Bill Gilmore so etimebo. Now Gina Omonim in a 4-2-3-1 until Bob behind Danny Welbeck. But Liverpool for like number 6. Gravenberg almost never feel the rating Mukakra until Liverpool for Monday. They are still in the market for a number 6 and money from Monete for Casa. Say what that's all Mobeji Kupali but there is no or not. Omon fa branch friend Andre Trinidad and fa Emma Monti. Omo person omo assemble a team. Omo betim they are competing so well and then near Juma. Open here for the jogging crop almost the ratings are and teams in the you almost best player of the season pair the statistics almost there. But Bako dear me no money. So far squad almost Bukayo Saka as the best player of Arsenal. I don't think Obi be contested.
Okay.
Almost Rodrigo Cascante as the best player of Man City. Menyes also be contested because in his absence City are losing 3 consecutive games. Ellen Haaland will give you all the goals. But after Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva deep in form for me the real deal Rodri. This is in Bola Julian Alvarez abono wabobo cha Ellen Holland and Foden crowd games are abono for me why better than Ellen Holland. It is all far Rodri no problem. Tottenham for Madison. Madison will be so much difference in the woman your goals now. Madison the mount any creativity no the mount. And he was the player of the month. Into being say J Madison moving to a new team and the kind of football or mobile. Tottenham was first on the league table no. Clearly so de manner odon be yadwen. Manchester United in koye. But you Bruno Fernandes. For me, at least on a consistent kakra, almost on one of his worst seasons. Born on team on the Musa. But at least pick your players na mako dia. Obeka so no dia na so no dia kakra no na oye. So for me no problem. But Chelsea dia no yi Enzo Fernandes. Eno na me contest kakra. Dabi. Enzo
we are ball channel.
Enzo Raheem Sterling na bobo channel.
Okay.
Enzo have made 2 outstanding games. I even think Levi Colwill has been better than him in the Chelsea setup. Enzo had 2 outstanding games. The first against Liverpool and the game against Luton Town. But Sterling air drive for Chelsea team now. Her results. And for me, Sterling has been outstanding. The amount of the Enzo they say almost in the Premier League. Oh, can't play out the ball ako 18 mukesepa Enzo Fernandes. 83 no dia ko 18 bosun. Okay. James Madison behind with 81 and Bruno Fernandes. And the moment Enzo. But for me, so he plays no mu year and their general. Chelsea team ni mu die. I don't think their best player this season should be Enzo. Because there were times that man for raising concerns. Say, 10 now coach ni dini boni intina na nsa unti membono between him and Conor Gallagher. It is all share the last 2 games coach ni rotate omumienu sa ba ko ba na ba kwa drop. Unlike the previous games no ma Enzo a ball in advanced area on withdraw nema no ball as a playmaker. So for me, Chelsea best player this season, you know, I even think Robert Sanchez is even ahead of Enzo. And the best player this season, you know, right. I don't think it should be Enzo Fernandez.
And Raheem Sterling. All right. I'm surprised that Ghanaians are surprised. With the current performance of the Black Stars. We had our worst performance in the AFCON. And we're talking about rebuilding. But immediately we qualify for the World Cup. Team Noye. Another shambolic display at the World Cup. And we started talking about rebuilding again. But immediately we qualify for the AFCON. There is no shortcut to heaven. Justice. The same health center.
Say, as we know, I say, I can't Ghana. On say, you lose 2 matches. Obi to Tonensa. Obi a baby program now. Yeah, dear party, we see keeper yet. We see a back four yet. We see sense of agency in your. We see a goalkeeper. I am your strikers. No one home. You be see kudu suji ball no crom pass it. Obi see yemfa the dimra. Obi see baba ramamra because Gideon Swasa. Obi so say yemfa the dimra because any mu hodon. Hot yes. Intimate goes. The Decrabo Blaster or Boche Jordan. The Decrabo Blaster or Boche Party. Obi Trinity. Imagine. Messia see and tell you November 14th. You have against Comoros, right? You're winning match in a pet. Now the end some more next game near winning the next AFCON. Ghana ni be our best favorite for the AFCON. You count. Inti a general problem. Say a bear accept to say on mine born a confirm. What are the plans to come back? Plans ni general be including the leaders. Say when ya beba back. Ya examples be brebe. Na the recent example will be him na any actually is Senegalian. Senegal no Algeria example obi say key decisions within their setup are na very tough. Me kai pa Lucy say after Cameroon win free in 2017 you know omo nyina akosia so omo nyina empam no omo nti Algeria setup omo di be free in 2015 na Ghana ye sha omo 1-0 e de call ye nim no se ohun sa Algeria setup afina na Mares ene Sofiane for goal ni Slamani mo asole pa ene time omo beje eye tournament no but you know na omo coach okura mo at that time na ontimi take tough decisions into na players de buafa ne so but omo nya coach with that same players na odi kakra be ka ho omo tie no they were good to go in that same 2015 We were in the group with Senegal, Algeria, South Africa. Senegal for no share, but I'm from group stage. Not gonna get ne shake koyate, and it's Sadio Mane can't set up. They met Cameroon. Senegal say Cameroon is any news. Because anytime be on be picky biano. Team omusiano omusuro Cameroon kwa. It happened in 1992 AFCON. It happened in 2002 in the final, and it happened in 2017. Into the beer omo bad omusuro and it's omunsha Cameroon. And this time too, Omani Cameroon will group and trust me, Senegal will go far. And after Omo dodgy Cameroon in subsequent tournaments, they were in the final and they won it. Into the recent example, Obetim Diama, easy. Algeria diano, and Senegal diano. Omo maji the last two AFCON. Omo jitu muse game no omo mwetri. Algeria na 1990 was the last time they won the AFCON. Okay. No muntimi mopiu. Omo beso no matiahwe. Omo beso no matiahwe. Omo beso no matiahwe. But when they settle and accept it, say, indiscipline, omo mind. And you coach in the case of my right Mares and Anitino. Mares. Or the Leicester City at the Premier League. He has won the Champions League. An integral member of the Pep Guardiola side for Manchester City. Also, man in Dignity. And they broke the deadlock after how many years? 30 years. Omo je AFCON. In Tigana, dear, see, you maybe the young Quabrichin Kofa Belgium, dear. Yankofa Spain diano, Yankofa France diano, Yankofa Germany diano, there be a mowa. And no heya West Africa Senegal for ibi. Amana swaba. Omo yema ane swaba. And Omo yema ane swaba no. Omo di jibo AFCON final. Ediaji AFCON. Oma kobo run of 16 at the World Cup. World AFCON ya ye babu boya. Name 2 countries. Ombe bona Saint Senegal. They are still favorite because it's a crowd. Almost send Nicola Jackson aba. The last game no boy Jackson to bench. Ghana get to bench. Almost last game no boy against Cameroon. Yeah. Jackson to bench. Ghana get to bench. Into the players almost assemble and they have brought in that papisa from Tottenham Hotspur. And the flavor of the bano different flavor from their midfield. And what the baby red team. Into yes you will be ya. You know a template no heya. You fan no heya. You bet me any examples. And again, if you are talking about indiscipline, you bet me depend on Nigeria in 2013. She almost team on the 1994, no nothing actually now players in Nigeria nyai. Almost me and you have on that because of indiscipline. But again, in 2013, when Stephen Keshi, the big boss, a stamp on authority say, who are when discipline, when you're part of his team to the AFCON. Peter the Wingy at that time was the big boy within the side. Joseph Yobo was the captain of the side. Or catch them say. Boys no do omaba tournament on the door man no penny there. But our system no person born after the first game on yintum na on tenachiri. And Joseph Yobo ye din yeah ka be discuss na ma fashions abem. O ye din na bench. And opeke Sunday mba Emmanuel Iminike, Mikel Obi in the thick of midfield. Victor Moses and look at Nigeria. Kosho game against Cote d'Ivoire. Mikel Obi neutralize ya to the Saturn ya to the Jinaso Ojina so simple or neutralize on the Sunday mba and almost shake Cote d'Ivoire with that stars at the side. Nigeria won the tournament. Cote d'Ivoire for another example with all the stars. Kone, Obeti Kadaketa, Didier Drogba, Yaya Toure, General Bubomudino. Indiscipline to know Muntimi. Drogba on the fashions, Yaya Toure on the fashions. Javier Rene came, he picked Yaya Toure over Drogba. And I know the Nameka or Honey General. Who put Drogba there? Let us work with Cote d'Ivoire mining now. But or steady system no. And who say within the team one a man resource. Or Peke Yaya Toure drop Drogba in 2015 they won it. There were a lot of examples in West Africa. We go Bruce de Cameroon J AFCON no more players maybe decline the so go. But Peke one few or the captain Benjamin Mukanjo. And of fact Christian Basago go car or the Tienemo a share to the he was good to go with Fabrice Ondoa. Into the end of the day, there were a lot of examples you bet me pick from Africa continent. But ye bayana, yeah, because December ya oh hi be can budget dey kwa AFCON ya kire say ye ne kwa koje.
Good morning, sir. It looks like the Spanish midfielders are not only great players but also great coaches. Obi observation, you know. Guardiola is managing Man City. Arteta is managing Arsenal. Xavi Hernandez managing Barcelona. Xabi Alonso is managing Bayern Leverkusen. Luis Enrique is managing PSG. So it's possible that both past and current Ghanaian players can imitate the same thing. Is it possible that both past and current Ghanaian players can imitate the same thing? But I go for good watching anyway. But the observation now, why you know, minimum.
But Enrique was not a midfielder.
Why?
Enrique
Okay.
wasn't a midfielder. But a good observation. So okay, Spanish guys, team centrally they were good.
Okay.
Centrally they were good. And no be a year Jumapa. Javi Alonso here Juma or or buying of Leverkusen. Mikel Arteta, she baby or the Arsenal, funny baby or the Arsenal ababi do. And you are talking about Javi Hernandez. I'm not happy with him, but the fact is that okay team not the winning league in the last season and the progression in the Champions League this season. And the young guys we are form do my rating ma obedia to say baby are free any baby or be a bit general or conen. For me, all those guys are cooking. Nina so mo betimi a win trophies na expectation e da o mani no Luis Enrique de you know obi anim de waye ene de obetimi aye expectations ne so Javi expectation ne so Luis Enrique expectation ne so Mikel Arteta Arsenal for no san fan chere safu yo san akọ ma no san akọtehwe a omo san fan chere no nti because gradually next season the big teams will come back. United are struggling, Chelsea gradually picking the pieces and afu yan san ko yan fa ma Chelsea ni Man United expect some buy big next season or the transfer window. Some big changes. Inti the Spanish guys, but you know, I'm intelligent. I'm coach. Ruben Barada is coaching Valencia, and he's also doing well. He coaches at Valencia far. Gattuso, Gary Neville, almost fair experience to be an edge. But their former player Ruben Baraja, and Sheduma or for Valencia. And then one because our players here can you be home Bobia. Javi was intelligent, Javi Alonso was intelligent, Mikel Arteta was intelligent, it is almost performer. Ruben Baraja was intelligent, almost performer and one be pretty.
Black Stars need just 4 things: a better tactician, not Chris. 2, a discipline and letting the boys know what it means to play for Ghana. 3, let's pray that Lamte, Chre, Salisu, Amate, Majid, and Jiku will be ready for AFCON. 4, we have to go and beg Slap and Duncan to return to the squad. Obviously, yes, I know we are Black Stars. We're signing Afan and Tuapa. Efra.
Me peke ba ko pe ba ko pe.
Okay.
Me say new team me father had something I me pick one because of time. They me pick here. Letting them know how important it is to play for the Black Stars. You know, Ghana Michael Essien and Baby Jet one popular.
All over Baby Jets.
You know, I didn't think a Baby Jet here popular Michael Essien Nkrumah. National team. At the end of it all, you will be measured with the national team. Football, no, we are all part the world by 50.
You be national team.
Tina Mebusa said, why is Baby Jet popular?
Che.
Because he performed for the national team at the expense of Essien.
Essien and perform.
Untimim fanen to my Baby Jet. Memories are Obeka when it's no. Send Abeka or Michael Essien.
Baby Jet, Yama Black.
Yes.
Okay.
Memories are. Yes, memories are Abeka when it's no. Essien the NBA, the one against South Africa here, or the one against Morocco. The two are so same. And no now Beka when it's so.
And the game against Egypt, no.
And then the South African no didn't say see.
We're in Nigeria, you know.
Yeah, Nigeria. Yeah, quarter final. Your take on.
Okay, but me kai South Africa the any
Yeah.
The first World Cup no.
Yeah.
Go no so be ahead the same. And now Beka when it's so. But talk about the Czech goal. Talk about the Baby Jet goal against USA. Iconic. World Cup no muji bi on be is a goal. Inti general game obo wia national team ye jejeje. Inti na won teru awu mudin no. De rawu ye e wo club football Javi mu anye bio. But ye bo Javi ahwedin no. Inti football no obo wia national team ye jejeje. Inti eno na wo se ye players ni moreover. Ghana ye players no entimi mo national team no munya big teams bo wo Europe ana da bi. Yem se ye players no mo ntna say observe ye.
Kem correct Raul ni za video no Robi be send ya ba.
Just say
do your club football Zavi mo anye bi no.
Javi anye bi. I still maintain my stance. Incorrect to say.
Zavi.
So what in Nigeria?
It wasn't incorrect to say. You can say you disagree. Newton. No problem. Do so now they want disagree. Let me finish.
So be na can answer. O feel say in it. So who feels entisa me ba ho anu a che say entisa. But to say uncorrected as if you said the whole can dey no correct.
So be send yaba.
Obi be send yaba say.
Before ni pan be send yaba
na me imagine trene say Raul performed
opinion.
What are the facts? What are the facts? You know, Newton Pesa. Oka be or say, Oka be no interrupted.
Oh, come on. I'm on 40. One at a time, one after the other. One at a time. Also, men flare. No, stop that. I've been chilling, okay. No, listen to me. I've been church, I've been tortua. All right. And tis all count there, and I say, Obi anyone nadria. Oh, so men can say on your correction. Because on your correction, I just said, all kind of tea. Okay. And they said they all cast Black Stars. USA say 3. Oh, and that's one more cast say 3. Meanwhile, 4 near G. And no, they would make us say on your correction on a 4. But we opinion. I've been saying what you feel say we better we a jumachi we. So we feel say no one juman chain the all cast or juman chain now. Now so account it. Minimum ultimacy. And they say uncorrected. Also I just say 1-2 no flare up.
No, General. No, General. When you disagree, you allow me to finish.
I'm on 40.
But when you disagree, allow me to finish and make your point.
Okay, when I can't grow no. Do baby, I mean we argument a good year say do baby a heated papa baby choba baby just had it. And they do her base no one do baby Saadati, de. Ukono binu be jet in your football one. I say, I wouldn't ask a chrome betting, but our foot, yes, I do have a crabby. And I'm going to do be a sure. All right, beauty.
You know, it's the American say, time and I call walk up a yard. Nese booting bay, Nasu booting bay, Nabi jet booting bay, Kevin Echo Genwano Timbay or Comelan. But Nancy, I ain't team perform the players need boot team sipek. The players should ask themselves.
Okay.
It is playing for a national team. Unya coaches no. Unya obia general. So boot team Europe. Ne do international break. Na se obia kwa ne ka wonkwa or respect our team no. Ulusu sa respect no. Inti players no omo the importance of playing for the national team. No man you omo nye ni o te ka kire.
All right. Maybe I'm call news na Mati or no so adwin check akran sana Hawa Mohammed Ediakano and so atwayen so Kessben 93.3 Kessben television Kessben 92.9 Accra. Good morning, please read this message for me. Okay, Mati. When we went to the World Cup with our first game against Portugal, we lost the game 3-2. For us to say our team is not good, we are rather saying the referee cheated us. But truth be told, check the goals Portugal scored us. Hazard, free Suchari Junction and Abrayan. Okay. Intina and also, I don't know. Good morning, General. Dear now, dear Breme, Manin are we having disciplinary issues or it's about building a team? Is he saying we should bring in new players? I don't really get him, and this will help us. Hello, Kwaku Guildford, UK. There also the Abraham, I don't know. Me free her, me call Newton later. That's an Andy was saying, actually, we be more here. Now, and also, or the abroad. Good morning to you and your crew, Joe. Ghana has changed a lot of coaches in 4 years, but our team is still the same. The team still stands as if there is no change. So can this coach help us in January AFCON? Michael Agbe, for short, Kaswa Accra, when I was with Jaiwe Agum and pay. All right. Meko Newton Latin marriage at our married on so one day every.
General.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure, boss. Sure. General, from a lead to yes, I take you off view.
Okay.
But no be a message here or send by say the next coach and I say after Chris Hutton, they say to me appointee manager or control or dressing room. Now or a good tactician with me every games now or control games so. and then I say if you know if I so point I really agree with the person general and of course now also say a good say uber rent boys na mo mahu the benefit obo edema or country ubenya any ade general it is true. It is very, very, very true. But problem now you want to say, you know, na invite. One, your league no near one day, and between selected players, and Jinaso more represent Ghana. Two, am I the one to, or one chair, a cromano so. Or more, how your expectations as a nation at you know. They are what day you be Biaco, so Kudus, Thomas Partey, all these guys, you know, Ashimeru, or more contempt. Now, compare ACMO generation no jump in more, or mono. Kessben Steven Apiamo like Kessemo omoche ha ansa no mufifi e de abaso but you know we no abrofo no mudodo culturally omunim the kind of a country omusi aka de amomo enra na Franco Naroka national anthem asem meso me highlight ali do say do yi ball fa no so one show in trial bia keto akra se obo ne homoden so sometimes busa say Jesse ya ehye nkrofi eno na Steven Apiamo de bo omo ye finana eno na jump in say twetwetwe no still not in the last beat. Sorry, toward the moment. Now you say all these questions. So me, I agree. Boys, you know, more commitment in general our form. But one question me Busan say, based on the last message about any pan say, you have different coaches be brave. Yet your team no, yeah, not epim yet epim. No our technical department one. Before general you appointed Milovan Rajovic, na sika kono eko. Otuado ababe shembi. Coach Kwasi Apiasusu edi kanko earlier. The technical department of the FA or more report from those coaches, you know, a dear assembly a catcher before the appointment of Chris Wooten. Sir, Omo who say a call World Cup, ya call AFCON 2019-2021, you know, you're more homodin. Technically, looking at your squad now, FA no technical department now, Omo Jessica, ya dear hon to almost say, Omo na airboy born home, general, Omo report on those coaches, you know, a dear catcher Omo. How did it guide them in their next decision making point? How they fact recruiting in the buy, or was it an issue that report be any one more Milovan Koy no one so Jiska Kakra wa failure or to add the World Cup or Sika Kono or Coach Kwasapi or report bay and those coaches in general technical umujaye a bad guide and me the appointed Chris Wooten. Okay, and I appointed a qua. And then yes, I've been here. Now, Chris, a dear and a bad idea towards the next appointment. Test idea, baby, CSA. Now, me, I feel say, boys and I are free from money now at some point. Your mom with me on the general. Your mom with me on the Sika, or more qualified. Some of the national teams in the ground or Bubble, we are no cool. I am a flight ticket here, try more North Africa countries in Bebre. You know, Bonnie D catch and say, or country from email Abaha. I must say, bra report next week. When you test asem no a you bring your demand by your boy CD and Tessa. Why mo ne ma mutimi your mode? Ali do say do ebo right back against USA. Ya ho chire or left back and yes one braho. A horn will be din senseme chire. Because when you be in senseme.
Senseme. Ani ere ba ni. Atobra wona on ne nam. Senseme.
Ne. General. Wa na boa mi twi se franco
ni na conference ma ba me na me boa se me
ni sune de oye no ho
no sa na oye no o dwa pa
eye me yasin bibia
de oyi ball no fa no so no
yes
ne ho a na o kire minim so metuma sa me ye hwe ho na
eye me
on Timothy wi
on Timothy wi ade no
Timothy ku gidio mensa
osusu no
yes
ne ali do attitude no after say Jesus no and them so bufu pa
e breaking me down cry
yeah sure mo mo share Kessben TV mo hwe yeah as a born on kan abayaya alido yaya adai sa as the boy football no mo hwe this year na referee na the boy fu na say bia na bibi asio ho say referee ni gene wan na the boy fu babi wa ball no so ye ball
ento net so ubusa se suban ya woda na di hwe ba bia ball no say ye ka esi wo box room o say na ka ba ya kire ya na obema na ball na hye alidu na ball blaster how many years ni John Pencil Samuel Kumba be two ho John Pencil fight ya ni nkum sa aboti ya Uruguay 2010 ye two na free two ho
o ma party de be ye sa afense adwuma no
yes
Ono jina on the book fools today.
Minim de no for.
Just say on chasing the guy no cry out for the ball. No jina ono. The party had to run from the middle.
General, indiscipline I na see dressing room, see off the field no. Say you drew pitch so not just aye off no. Na control na sa. Where you lead you actually you know. Me see the tail of it if you dressing room.
Oh, sir.
Yes.
So who James say?
Boys na suro coaches no so. Thomas Partey mo no. Kudus mo no. Yes. They choose games, they choose minutes. They choose games. Thomas Partey choose game o han say. What choose game about minutes and when you mean free.
No, Partey doesn't on your feet.
So don't come.
Oh, wait my don't be more 19 minutes.
NMC General. So now catch a coach is about that medical report should come from the club Arsenal. And yet Thomas Partey the player. What do you want to Mwaba? So won't to me more ubetimi abo 1 minute ubetimi abo say it should come from Arsenal medical department to the Blaster medical department.
Now him the buy.
Thomas I can't my who say on bibia my General dressing room no control ni hono. After another program, no masakwa I investigation didn't come up with break. Chris Wooten has lost control in that room.
Oh, a whole brony coach. On a brony anisao. Our coach premise.
Players we know, omu control.
Players where I want to control.
Thomas took a no. I'm for I rob him Rogers to go many more. They can what you do?
What's I robbing?
Yes.
What's I robbing?
Some Thomas Tuchel.
And you know, players on level no.
Into Chris level so now we level here.
How about you handle your Blasters players idiot?
I don't know
what big problem.
Wahunu. Your boys see one achieve bibi. Obi achieve bibi peja ne sa Antoine se menyo de no achieve. Peja won sa so achieve bibi at Thomas Partey. And let's come out the team now.
Me doubt to say coach na lose control.
Oh yeah. The fact that omunya achievers na won't in control no. And you mean say ka onya esiem de aka Christy kwa kwa wa Sulemo dressing room ho and a Chris Oko. Baba Idrusu. She Salis honam de ball chere Baba Yara na no. Central African Republic Salis Ahmed. On non chair blaster num obi amani remfisi si enche. Kumasi Baba Yara na make. Oh General, if one of my boys say so James Salis Jejan so. O kan ya no yo say. O pa ma chance na me kofa fu na tem na me twitwa Salis nko am yi ne yambo china. Ghana against Central African Republic. Me yi oba be public enemy say. Salis Ahmed ehun say na general one thing say, o say your team no amount for positions in amount for dia. Nobody owns the positions. First in the all ban say baby about 9. E show team say baby about 9. The day general na so no say the day 10 ho pa obebo 11 ho. You knew it. Sule ho obebo, Esi ho obebo. Ajumambadu ni momo odidi ase na aye hwan Antonio na mu nyina e ba. John Percy Jan na so na inkumpie oni Harrison afo. We mu hwan na push omo. How many push boys we?
Star 256 star. Ebi anu betima push omo star 256 star 2 hash. Na what dial? First option no number 1 Kessben FM. Kumasi 1,000 betima push obi ana
straight school fees.
Books.
Light bills.
BBA chubi. Masa unya 10 million. 1,000 negusus.
General.
Dial. Start 256.
5 cities
star 256 star 2 hash. Dial. 2 Twaso.
Make some actually kudus. Now 1 year. The next 5 years, diminishing return at Ben Kudus.
Profit of doom. Many profit of doom.
Where's scientific?
Oh yeah, profit of doom.
General, Kudus beti no atia ontini obe picking them into obe diminish quick.
Many profit of doom.
The thing say
the next 5 years.
Yes.
Diminishing returns.
Obe tie se Kudus career no mu.
Emo nkosuru mom.
And make us obe pick quick into obe bantem.
Adintra.
The thing say Kudus average last time okaya me catch also keep ball no close to 40 seconds and sound were Jamie. Babia ayas a possession heavy team into okra no crossing the oil you know. But not our runners. It was me Jamie. But han wonya runners are still not what keep. And a two I bet boys in it is a Kudus one game. It will nya ball na omo obia yin ani ma no. But every single time, every 5 minutes, obi ho nine can kudus and nine.
Oh, okay. Hold on, cover.
I want to be free, man.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
Asian, any kudus one and one thing. Say you can physically to a game more general.
Asian.
Kudus and a hazard when you grab a movie or traffic him.
Ah, so no one.
Mo, it compare the injuries Asian at the peak of the life, the career injuries and a chin just in the Asian assign. Kudus on crab on saying hazard. Hazard or crab ball. It means we invite a contact. Every 5 minutes will be that crowd a good for me as I start the game. No, no, me as I crowd the next 5 minutes. How many years can you survive? Can you sustain that physicality?
32 years or so mobile.
Kudus might be earlier. Now, Onimua on cotton namos pay. EPL near Musa Dembele. Kudus on crab on sim Musa Dembele. Pochettino team not share no. Nani Fuma Musa Dembele. O crab or drive spaces as in the Kudus no. They curtailed the guy's career through injuries. Now Kudus o crab or saying Kaka on country so crab or saying Kaka. All these guys injuries and stop you when alcoholism and your suspension for 10 years and your diabo. But the more and more the frequency and the rapidity now contact about it stops you right there and there. It is a kudus pa on your oh yeah yes you ha when yes can be so a person carry on butcher there on your oh every ball game be a kudus a top for more than 12 times now or kwan we trap and what you to obi na crowd and na to from 12 times in 10 minutes bia it means average 10 minutes will be chow it would the way e kwa kosi 35 years said see romo kono na bibini asika wo ho abani ma asa baji wani. You want to prolong your career now with this meanwhile no okay I has 3 seasons of first 2 na injury prone statistically of first 2 seasons why yes na injury prone and now sorry our last season I about West Ham. The tennis won the last big move over here from West Ham. Obe move back. A issue no one. From West Ham, obe move big back. And issue no one. Kudus should be very very careful.
Okay.
Meka sabi be a channel board no so.
All right. Kessben 93.3 live on Kessben television. Obi say I'm really enjoying Andy and Newton's disagreement this morning. Majesty, anyway free. Dichemso and Abre. Say you need see her oh enjoy all right. My man feel and come to 2 blues. I need a cast sports me feel it tight. Okay, it's na and so and tactical Orlando was day. Newton should stop causing problem where there's none in the Black Stars team. To say this current team players do not respect Chris is laughable. What Alidu did was wrong, but we shouldn't start these attacks on him to dim his light. Alidu has shown serious commitment to the Black Stars ever since he started playing. Tactical Orlando. Coach Orlando.
Yeah, I met this way coach. There a difficult back for every coach. And you already tactics of the opponent or prepare training drills at the game. And your inability to manage players. A very difficult moment for every coach. So want to me and control or dressing room now. Do you think say Orlando? I dear little year no. Chris Hutton are happy so be who be bisa. Now a dumb stadium when you know the tone change a TV achieve no. A little can tell us say so being a tiano, say referee nanje, whatever, a commitment and a commitment and
okay.
General, the boys you know, and yeah a little unko.
Yeah.
Say Sally Samet Bob about Baba Yarano. Now Obobon said Maradona and other blaster. Now media say on chair, prove be as on chair. Now Obobon say Sally Samet General make person to mommy. Let me trust Sally and Quamra. Let me forget your lead. I am talking about attitude.
We already are catching me.
All right, boss. Gracias.
Okay. Okay. We all have an opinion, but we can't misinform our opinion of the facts. When it comes to club achievement, Xavi is ahead of Raul, either trophies or personal glories, unless Andy wants to say otherwise. By the way, I love his energy when dealing with issues, but he should sometimes calm down. If he got injected by his colleagues, he gets injected. he gets interjected by his colleagues. Luis Enrique is a midfielder. Kujo, Chinaman.
Not Luis Enrique, Sir Roberto,
Zongo
Sergio
Laka,
Roberto.
Kujo anyway, and so a Bayern. Okay.
Yeah, Luis Enrique was central midfield.
You call our Mohammed. Most of us
or was central midfield. The team.
No,
you know, say no, Luis Enrique, no, oh, the one you know, say discussion here.
Sergio Roberto, what position?
Sergio Roberto, oh, there be one I was saying no, boss Sergio Roberto Rooney. Luis Enrique, I saw him on the left side of attack. 11 na me Luis Enrique. And I was saying no, Sergio Roberto Rooney or bomb midfield. And then Musa say row bear. So we them in Cameroon.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And you'll be about why the behind a winger. No, be on
no, boss.
Or your midfield and you're called Valverde. Yeah, Ancelotti using it. To me, you know wide. Wide, you know, if you want to ban a natural position midfield. Who said you who do koya or your midfielder, but coach in the pa or Bebono wide. Luis Enrique, now or you're very versatile. Or boy 11, boy 10, boy 9, or boy 8. Luis Enrique was like that, but naturally, no a midfielder. Sergio Roberto Baba say a better Kubo Finfin ho, but a midfielder to the Biani man about right back. A beat na Luis Enrique profile, not a tier. Very, very simple, General.
All right. Meet me from so.
Yeah. Luis Enrique Basa team Ben or Borna.
Near Basa team, you can carry.
Oh, no.
You can carry
the carry and hand of the carry and hand of born nine. A hand of born nine.
General made them away.
A hand of born nine.
General Mario.
Marie. All right. And this is so sorry. All right. And then our Mohammed. Sergio. Let's not.